Most men are harmless, and that leaves them at the mercy of the world. But there's a rare kind of man who commands attention the moment he steps into a room, without saying a word. Society will tell you it's good to be harmless, that it makes you peaceful, but I disagree. In a world where it's eat or be eaten, being harmless is a liability. This world doesn't care if you're weak, it doesn't care about your good intentions. If you don't have the strength to withstand its blows, the world will break you. But when you're dangerous, when you have strength under control, the world is at your mercy. And only then do you have the choice to be truly peaceful. A dangerous man knows this world is ruthless, and the only way to survive is to be ruthless himself. He follows his natural instincts to conquer and dominate, and because of that, he earns true respect. Meanwhile, the harmless fade into the crowd, offering opinions that no one cares about, overshadowed by those who have the strength to claim their place. Here's how to become dangerous. Stick with me till the end, because this will change you. Solitude. These days, most people can't function without a flood of distractions. They're always seeking that next escape instead of locking in on their goals. And I bet you've already checked the comments or reached for your phone. Every time you do, you're drifting further from what really needs to be done. You're letting your attention slip away, so you're even more vulnerable to whatever social media throws at you. But solitude isn't isolation. Solitude is the choice to sit alone, free from all external noise and validation, allowing yourself to be fully present with your own thoughts. In that quiet, your past and inner demons will surface. This is where the real battle begins. You have to face them, accept them, and conquer them, because only then do you truly discover who you are. When you know your strengths, weaknesses, and insecurities, that's when real growth begins. As Sun Tzu said, "Know thy enemy and know thyself. In 100 battles, you will never be defeated." Know how to fight. The world is a dangerous place, unpredictable and full of people ready to take you down when you least expect it. As a man, you have a duty to protect those close to you. You need to be prepared for any scenario. In a real fight, things happen fast. If you know how to fight, you'll be ready for the worst. You'll be able to react before it's too late and resolve the situation before it spirals out of control. Boxing is one of the most practical martial arts for self-defense. There are other effective styles like Muay Thai, kickboxing, and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. But think about it. During a street fight, high kicks or grappling moves can be hard to pull off in everyday clothes. Boxing, on the other hand, relies on footwork and targeted strikes, using your hands and grounding your stance to react quickly and effectively. Learning to fight doesn't just make you safer, it brings discipline, self-control, and the ability to stay calm in high-stress situations. These traits show up in every part of your life once you're prepared for what might come. Articulation. The pen might be mightier than the sword, but a sharpened tongue commands both. Words have the power to create or destroy with a single sentence. That's why, on the battlefield, thousands line up as soldiers, while only a select few stand as commanders. A dangerous man knows that true power isn't just in brute strength, it's in his words. He wields them like a scalpel and bisecting his enemies into pieces to increase his influence. Articulation is what lets him shape perspectives, sway opinions, and demand respect without lifting a finger. Most people speak without thinking, but a man who can articulate his thoughts with pinpoint accuracy doesn't need to repeat himself. He knows the value of each word, the impact it carries, and the legacy it leaves behind. Articulation turns a man from a follower into a leader, from a soldier into a general. Just like David Goggins, people don't remember him just because he once struggled with obesity or self-doubt. They remember him because of how his words resonated with them. His voice doesn't just motivate, it demands them to get up and move and to suffer for a better future, to use pain as fuel and to confront life's hardest moments head on. Through his words, Goggins doesn't just inspire, he redefines resilience and grit, showing the world what true strength is made of. No excuses. A dangerous man doesn't make excuses. He sees the hard road and still follows it. Today, you will do the same. Not tomorrow, not next week. Today is the day you stop making excuses. I know you've got a million reasons why you can't work toward your goals. I'm tired. It's not that important. I'll do it later. But deep down, you know these are just stories you tell yourself to stay comfortable. Here's the reality. Every decision you make today shapes the course of your life, for better or worse. Think of a world where you never made any excuses. Think of where you have been, the confidence you would have, the money that you desperately need, and every excuses that you made eats away at that world, erodes your dreams, ruin the opportunity that you could have if you were to put in the work instead. Listen, whether you're ready to hear this or not, no one is going to hand you success. No one is going to push you to work harder or make your dreams a priority because everyone else is out there fighting their own battles. If you're not willing to show up for yourself, then who will? Stop waiting for someone to carry you. It's not going to happen. You've been waiting for the perfect moment where everything just clicks to start, but let me tell you, it's not coming. There will never be a perfect time. There never had been a perfect time. There is only now or never. Either you make progress or you let your life slip by. Time is ticking, and every second you waste is a second closer to death. It is time for you to stop hiding behind that wall of excuses you built because you've been saying it for years and it had never came. You don't like working? Do it anyway. You don't like to study? Study anyway. Don't give a reason not to. Give a reason to why you must. Never giving up. Success isn't reserved for the smartest, the most talented, or the strongest. Your dreams won't wait just because you're not motivated, and time isn't going to stop because you don't feel like doing the work. Success is reserved for those who show up, for those who put in the work day after day, and for those who refuse to give up no matter what life throws at them. Yes, life can be brutal, but it's in those hard moments that we grow. It's where we level up. Every day is a battle you must conquer, and if you stop, that level will keep repeating until you pick yourself up and push through. When you stumble or hit rock bottom, there's only one way to go, up. So get up. Don't waste time sulking at the bottom, because nothing good will come from staying down. The longer you linger there, the more it eats away at your mind. We're not designed to do nothing. Idleness only destroys us mentally and physically. Change how you see the world. Stop seeing it as something out to hurt you, and start seeing it as something pushing you to grow. The world isn't here to make life easy. It's here to toughen you up. Every challenge, every ounce of pain, every obstacle thrown in your path is a test. It's demanding that you adapt, that you grow, and that you rise to meet whatever comes next. Emotional control. This is the last lesson I'll give you in this video, and it's going to hit hard. Emotional control isn't a luxury, it's a weapon. It's what separates those who get walked on from those who demand respect. It's what makes the people around you seek your strength, what turns you into a reliable ally, and what plants fear in your enemies. I'm not here to give you some weak advice about meditating or taking a walk when you're upset. I'm going to teach you how to use your emotions, to wield them like a blade. Your emotions are powerful forces, or they're destructive depending on how you control them. They're raw energy, and if you don't manage that energy, it will consume you. You'll lash out, you'll regret it, and you'll be weak. Anger, fear, sadness, love, they all come with their own fuel. But here's the truth. Instead of venting these emotions to relieve the discomfort, you bottle them up and turn that pain into power. Your girlfriend dumped you? You feel that rage? You hold it and turn it into muscle at the gym. Lost your job? You use that emotion to tear through obstacles and find something better. Your emotions are a part of you, and no matter how hard you try to bury them, they will break free. Most people run from their emotions, using distractions, drugs, or lies to hide from them, but it's all a fool's game. Your emotions will escape, and when they do, they'll be 1,000 times stronger than before. You can't hide from them, they define you. Embrace them, and you'll turn them into your strongest weapon. Remember, every achievement starts from a single decision. Make this video your first. Leave a comment down in the comment section if you want me to speak more about how to control your emotions. Like and subscribe to Level Up in Life.